Clock in, clock in. Black Gotta just walked in.
Let go. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now. Don't even be late. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now. Why they hate? Ese es culo para atrás. Better that's all right now. Right now. Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now.
Team that got to stand up, man. Yo. Right now we finna get to the main reason Ben 10 said he fired until further notice. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I don't even real deal think there is a main reason. At this point, it's a bunch of reasons. The nigga crazy, you feel what I'm saying? And he one of them folks who just ain't got no filter. Not even when he smoking cigarettes. Y'all on Pete gang? His cigarette be all white. Boy, your ass trying to die. Your ass is tripping, boy. Real demon, baby. You feel what I'm saying? But on a good note, he been dropping bangers. You feel me? Not only has he been dropping bangers, he been somewhat consistent. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all seen the little interview we did. He basically being consistent because that's one of the things his cousin wanted him to do before he passed. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a good ass reason to be going crazy for. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got something that motivate them to do what they was meant to do without even knowing it. Nigga thought he was supposed to be selling shirts. Who in the hell you thought you was? You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that he can't do it, but he probably can. He probably can do both. Nigga do both. You feel what I'm saying? Right now we not focused on what he doing. We focused on why he got his stupid ass fired.
Hey, I got fired today. Fuck, it is my day off. More 10 in the top 5 me, so you don't believe me, take it over with them. But I ain't no Ann on no more, so today will be my last day sending them y'all music for advice. And that be my last day doing features for 4,500.
NBA Ben 10 has been an associate of the Baton
last day
Rouge.
doing features for 4,500. How much you doing them for? Nigga, you change the prices? What you doing them for? Feel what I'm saying?
Crew never broke again since he was 12. The music artist and American social media personality is also a cousin to NBA Youngboy, and both grew up on the street of Baton Rouge and have had multiple run-ins with the law. They are very tight, so it came as a surprise when NBA Ben 10 went live on Instagram claiming that NBA Youngboy had fired him from the Never Broke Again crew. But then again, who exactly is NBA Ben 10? Why would his cousin fire him? What are some of the highly controversial...
Everything. That's the reason they go. Cause his ass crazy. They gonna fire for every single reason. The nigga, he got no brains. He don't use them at least. You feel what I'm saying? He's just turned to a whole Zeman baby, hot sauce baby. He be tripping now. That's why. Hey, you talking about
things he's done or said. Let's get into it. Benjamin Fields, also known as Ben 10, was born December 13th, 1999 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, just a few months after NBA Youngboy was born in the same city. Before he began his music career, he was best known for his Instagram account, where he mostly posts about Bandit Crooner. Youngboy Never Broke Again. I mean, earlier in Youngboy's music career, if you pretty much wanted to know anything about him or how he lives, NBA Ben 10's Instagram accounts will tell you everything. That's how much of an influencer he was at the time. Regardless, he's so far transitioned into making music, and despite claiming to be much of an independent artist, he's still very much affiliated with the Never Broke Again crew. Speaking about how he came about to be involved with the Never Broke Again crew, NBA Ben 10 explained that he joined when he was just 12 years old, and they honestly had a fight the very day he joined, but they settled it over a blunt.
As far as like just UYB 3, how that came about?
Man, 3 first cousins, blood. Like, we used to stay together. His and my mom used to live together, so that's how I met 3. And shit, YB, I met that nigga one day at 3 house. Shit, I met that nigga, shit. We had a fight the same day, you heard me? And shit, we had a fight. We spoke the blunt, you heard me? Shit, I became part of NBA the same day. Like that.
How old y'all was like around that time?
I'd say probably when I turned 12 or 12, some shit like that.
We all know NBA Youngboy was raised by his grandmother and dropped out of high school in the 9th grade. He then was arrested for a robbery charge that saw him land in juvenile detention, and it was there that he began writing raps for his debut project. And after his release, his grandmother died of heart failure, and as a result, he moved in with his friend and co-founder of the Never Broke Again crew, NBA 3, also known as OG 3, and it was around that time that NBA Ben 10 entered the picture. Nonetheless, Ben 10 made his music debut in the Never Broke Again Volume 1 Ain't Too Long 2 mixtape in 2020 that features associates like NBA Youngboy, Wando Rondo, NBA Michi Baby, and a host of other Never Broke Again crew. Nevertheless, he has since made doing music a full-time gig, and he's been making the rave and getting much love from the NBA fans. The first music video on his Loverboy 10 YouTube channel, Pain, racked up 1.5 million views, and the next video, Walking Dead, has over 1 million views in just 4 months. And so far, he's been dropping bangers consistently, racking up views and listeners all around the world. Being cousins doesn't really translate to being tight, but in the case of Ben 10 and Youngboy, they've both gone through it together, so much that the court didn't allow them to be around each other for some while, and they still found a way to still disobey the court orders. Back in November 2016, Youngboy was arrested on 2 accounts of attempted first-degree murder for his role in a non-fatal drive-by shooting on a South Baton Rouge street, and as such, he had to be in jail until May 2017. And guess who was with him at the time of the shooting that was also arrested? NBA Ben 10. And interestingly, you could guess who was actually pinpointed by the police as a primary shooter in the attack that left no one dead. You guessed right. Moreover, a court record showed that while he was detained in prison, NBA Ben 10 made a phone call to an unidentified minor and asked the 17-year-old kid to claim to be the actual shooter at the incident. And this did change the whole story, as it now exempted NBA Ben 10 and NBA Youngboy from being primary shooters. And as such, both charges, or 2 counts of first-degree murder, were reversed, but they still pled guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated assault with a firearm, which earned both of them a suspended 10-year prison term and 3 years of active probation. However, on May 12, 2019, they were both found guilty of violating their probation when they were found together in Miami. NBA Youngboy was involved in a shooting in which he had to return fire after he was targeted in a drive-by shooting that injured his girlfriend and also killed an innocent bystander. And even though Youngboy Ben 10, and for this violation, both of them were ordered to spend 90 days in jail. And Youngboy was banned from performing for the next 14 months and sentenced to house arrest, with electronic monitoring for the remainder of his probation. Later in September 2020, Ben 10 and NBA Youngboy were among 16 people arrested in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on various charges, including distribution and manufacturing of drugs and possession of stolen firearms. And while Youngboy was exonerated after his lawyer argued that he had no gun or drugs on him at the time of the arrest, NBA Ben 10 wasn't so lucky, as he was caught in possession of a PA-15 5.56 caliber pistol, and as such violated his parole, as he was still under indictment for a felony, and as such NBA 10 had to spend close to a year behind bars. However, 6 days after he was released, being released from nearly a 1-year stretch behind bars, he was back in jail once again on multiple gun and drug charges, and got hit with a $25,000 bond. Nevertheless, he posted bail not long after he was arrested. I mean, from all these problems, you can tell that NBA Ben 10 is from the hood, and he gets in a lot of trouble with the law. Moreover, he's the type to go ride or die with his cousin NBA Youngboy, so why would what's-your-name rapper fire him? Apart from the video in which Ben 10 made it clear that he was fired by NBA Youngboy, we kind of knew something wasn't right when he posted on his IG page that if anyone wants to do business with him, they should DM at NoLimitSean2, which means he's still doing business with NBA Youngboy. Moreover, he's been seen with Youngboy recently, and they appear to be really cool, so one can't really tell what happened behind the scenes or whether he was just joking around. But one thing is clear, he's still very much affiliated with the Never Broke Again crew, and even if he got fired, it would have been from a role and not off the group. Regardless, the Baton Rouge rapper has addressed some recent controversies that he was involved in and has beef with Kodak Black. As we know, being a member of the Never Broke Again crew comes with its ops. At the moment, NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk and Kodak Black got their own publicized beefs, so it's no surprise that Ben 10 would also get involved. NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black have been in a beef for a while, with both sides throwing jabs and disses at each other. Consequently, they've involved members of their group, with Ben 10 and Jackboy, an affiliate of Kodak, also throwing jabs at each other. In a live Instagram video NBA Youngboy made dissing Kodak, he involved Ben 10, who boasted that he had a video of him fucking Jackboy's girlfriend. Jackboy, who appeared unfazed by the accusations, replied by calling Ben 10 broke with no car and a dog still wearing Nikes rather than Dior. Ben 10 got back to him on his Instagram Live, making it clear that he was a street nigga and would tear his shit up, as all he got was just mouth. Regardless, in a recent interview, Ben 10 has made it clear that the beef with Kodak isn't entertaining to him, and as such, wasn't important to him. And if it was, NBA Youngboy would let him know.
Honestly, it's an honest question. I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit, try to. I don't even see this shit. I only follow 38 people. I don't follow this shit. That shit ain't entertaining to me. It's like this. I don't put it. But I know my brother, and I'm not gonna get into no internet shit. It was important my brother go holler at me about it. If not, he ain't gonna holler at me about it. It's simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good way to answer it, but we all know Ben 10 was frying chicken like a mother. You feel what I'm saying? He frying straight chicken. Which one? Kentucky? Churches. Cause you frying one of them, bro. But you don't pay attention to it. But you seen it.
Regardless, while the beef might be non-violent, the rapper has been involved in some violent situations with his ops. Last month, he was ambushed by some ops, but fortunately, he survived. He posted on his Instagram account saying, "I'm clearly not dead or shot. I ain't gonna lie, they pulled up 2 cars deep, but only lets off 4 shots, y'all. Hashtag free them gunners. Hashtag nightmare on 38.
So the other day, you made a post, and it said you was basically talking about being ambushed by 2 cars, but you made it back.
But it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It was. They pulled up shooting foul crackers at us, and the police ain't even coming. They doing some bullshit.
However, that wouldn't be the first publicized attempt on his life. On December 3rd, 2021, he was involved in a drive-by shooting that got his cousin killed. He survived, despite being critically injured. In the end, he's still very much alive, and with the Never Broke Again crew, trying to make a name for himself in the rap game.
I'm pretty sure I got the same thing that I got out of this, and Ben 10 basically got fired because he crazy. None more, none less. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment below. I'm about done with that.